All my 1L family, but open the hell, man. Let me go.
I'm thinking I'm saying this for everybody, right? I just want to say thank you so very much for making this happen. I know it's not easy. I know that it took some time, but especially me and everybody that's here, I just want to say thank you very much. That's from everybody. So just get Chetwynd a round of applause, please. Thank you.
And this cannot be the last that Chetwynd organized. Do not mind him. I agree. Anybody agree with that? Yeah. Thank you.
I could never take full credit for all of this because I work with a very hard-working team. Kim Lowe, I had Gerard Preston, Juliet Alleynian, Lee Beckles, and that team worked very hard.
Tell Chetwynd, but he might be
not take full credit. Yeah. I just want to say, even though I say this might be my last, I'm sure we have someone within the group that can carry on. Continue to enjoy the night and I'll see you guys.
Hi, I'm CG. We're in St. Andrew, a northeastern parish in the island of Barbados. We're at the Barclays National Park, and today, Sunday, August the 11th, continues the Alleynian School Through the Years reunion celebration. It started on Friday, August 9th, Friday night, with a meet and greet session at Mayfield House. From all accounts, that seemingly was a success. There were many Alleynians who came out and interacted and clearly had a great time. Now, I had the opportunity to interact with many Alleynians gathered here today earlier in the day. As you can see, the party still continues. We're enjoying ourselves. I interviewed a few persons whom you would have met earlier, but today one of the guys whom you may want to meet is Chetwynd Greenidge, my brother Chetwynd Greenidge, a brother from another mother, Chetwynd Greenidge. He's one of the main administrators of the Alleynian School Through the Years Facebook group. And I want to learn a bit more about Chetwynd. Who is Chetwynd? Describe for us in a nutshell. Who is Chetwynd?
I don't know, maybe a very introverted, shy, but very action-oriented. Like to see things happen. Not one for a lot of red tape. But I stick to rules and regulations. I still have respect for guidelines, but Chetwynd in a nutshell is someone who's very action-oriented, who likes to see things done so that everyone at the end of the day enjoy themselves.
Beautiful. Now, Alleynian School Through the Years Facebook group. Now, where did that all begin? Take us back.
Oh boy. That group, I'm telling you, that started around maybe 2009 or 2008. The lights were pretty much turned on by Kathy Clark Lewis in New York. And then we had appointed some administrators. It was Derek Jones, Juliet Alleynian, Don Grosvenor, Kim Lowe, quite a few persons. But of course, you know, we're now sticking with the core admins. But the group is open to every Alleynian individual. As long as you walk through the hallowed doors of the Alleynian School, you're welcome to be part of the group. The group itself, basically information sharing. The objective or the whole rationale behind the whole group is to foster closer ties with the school, do whatever we possibly can to benefit the school and to keep that camaraderie between Alleynians very, very strong. And that's pretty much what the group is all about. Our objectives are no different, even though people may see us as a separate group from the alumni. We are the alumni by default, but we are very much action-oriented and we are an online group pretty much.
And based on what you have observed thus far, having stated the objectives of the Facebook group, are you satisfied that the objectives are being achieved?
Of course. I mean, take a look at today, and you will see that our objectives have certainly surpassed or exceeded our expectations. It's very easy to interact with everyone. I guess at school, I was pretty much a shy individual, and maybe that gave me the opportunity to study persons. I relate very, very easy to persons, and I don't think it was that much of a challenge to bring.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now you get a snippet into the life of this man called Chetwin. I want to hear about this offline activity. How important an activity such as this is for the Facebook group, and what inspired you and your team to host this anniversary event?
I see 10 years as a milestone. I see 10 years, I mean, because, 1 year in itself is a milestone, but 10 years as an online group, I mean, not everyone wants to go and sit around a table and discuss initiatives. I want to be at work and pull up my phone and say, hey, Allen School is doing this or Allen School is doing that. And we know pretty much that online activities was really changing the landscape of everything that's happening. So it's, I don't know.
So the anniversary celebration comprised of two events. We had on Friday night the meet and greet session at Mayfield House in St. George. How was that event for you?
Oh, that event for me, I'll say, because I didn't sleep a wink that night, and I didn't care too much because I saw persons enjoying themselves. I saw persons who I haven't seen in 25 years that actually booked flights and flew back to Barbados for that activity. So that in itself, I felt as though an objective was achieved. The whole idea of bringing Alleynians together, it seems as though it's the lifeblood for me, and I'm all for that.
But I can tell you, I was there. I made it my business to be there. It was important for me to be there. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I had the opportunity to meet past schoolmates whom I haven't seen in a very long time. And I used the opportunity with our photographer there to capture our group, those of us who would have entered Alleynian School in 1996 and left in 2001. And that for me was significant because these opportunities, once they come, they can never be recalled. So it is important that we take advantage of it and create as many memories as we can. Whether we want to accept it or not, there are going to be one or two persons, as much as we would hate it not to happen, who may not be with us 10 years from now. So now is a perfect opportunity for us to create memories with each other. Now fast forward to today, Sunday, we have a reunion picnic. As you can see, it's darker now, but this session started from 10 a.m. and we are actually past sunset, the time being just after 6 p.m. Tell us, how was today for you? You seem to have been very busy.
Like all reunions planned, I am probably one of the busiest persons. But again, I never take full credit for anything because I can never get it done. If these persons weren't here, then this reunion for me would have been a big flaw. But as you can see, persons all adorning their t-shirts speaks volumes to the whole Alleynian thing. As we say, it's an Alleynian thing. We've actually ran the slogan, it's an Alleynian thing, because I mean, as you know, Allen School is the envy of most alumni throughout Barbados because our alumni is very, very strong. I remember seeing it posted that Michelle had a reunion, a family reunion, and she just put it in a shirt. I thought, hey, that would be brilliant for Allen School.
Which Michelle is this?
Michelle Grogan,
Doyle?
Michelle Grogan Hall.
Okay.
Yeah, and she had posted it on her Facebook page, and I thought, because I'm always thinking Allen School, I'm always thinking, what can I do to, I'm not a marketing by profession, but I think it's in my blood. So when I saw that, I thought, we can use this slogan for our reunion. So you would find that I branded everything throughout our reunion.
And it really is an Alleynian thing.
It is because there's so many things that are actually exclusive to Allen School, as you know, walk in the bay, pharmacy, these things.
The bus ride?
Exactly. These things are Alleynian. I mean, I don't think no alumni, no other school in Barbados has it that we have it. I mean,
so you seem very satisfied with how the weekend has turned out.
Oh yeah.
And
I couldn't ask for anything more. Like I said, I never take full credit, never ever. I work with a very, very strong team. It was just a matter of we're meeting XYZ, get there. Nobody, disrespected the time because we knew how important this event was. And like I said, 10 years is definitely a milestone. Something worth celebrating. Our group would have obviously started, we would have fun online. Do you remember this? Do you remember that? What really, and I mean, I wouldn't lie, there were times I felt like, oh God, I've had enough. But I don't think I can tease the group and say, you know what, this is my last. But I know that's only That's only a joke. It can never be my last. I don't think I'll sleep knowing that it'll be my last. But what really propels me to go forward, and I'll give you this, and I hope I can share this with the respect. There was an Alleynian once who told me, Chet, thank you for administering this group, because I was thinking about suicide. And I mean, of course, everyone is not going to be on your side, but this one person said, you know what, Chet, if you can just keep one person from actually doing something stupid that's saving their life. And he said when he went and he saw the posts and the things that he said have got something to live for, and that to me was the turning point. So regardless of who says anything negative about our online group, that one person changed it for me.
Very good. I'm happy to hear that. And I think it is important that we have activities such as what we are having now, because we interact with each other in an online space, we type, but it is important that we come offline and meet in person and share that bond. And I think activities like this can only strengthen the relationships that exist online. And I would like to continue to encourage you to bring the group off the cyber community space into a natural space such as this, so that we can actually share each other's company live and direct.
Yeah, of course. And that pretty much is what this reunion is all about. We had persons visiting from Australia. We had a young lady at reunion who hasn't been back to Barbados in 28 years, but she heard about reunion. She was coming and she's flying out tomorrow morning. So those persons who actually came home just for reunion, I mean,
good,
speaks volumes to the kind of
so Chet, where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here?
Yes.
Oh, the sky is the limit wherever Alleynians are concerned. And I'll tell you this much, that band on our hands that speaks Alice Non-Sibi, you can go anywhere. Just echo those words, Alice Non-Sibis, and people you're on board with Alleynian persons.
Great. Well, it's good chatting with you. I would want to say that the Alleynian School through the years is to a large extent an informal group. There is actually a formal structure in place, and this group, this reunion is actually a reunion of Alleynian School through the years Facebook members. But for the benefit of our viewers, I would want to say that next year the Alleynian School alumni community will be hosting its grander reunion, as you know, which we have every 5 years. And I'm sure that we're going to be continuing this celebration to some extent next year, because next year is also a big year for the country, because it is the year of the Regathering 2020.
I want to say that the Alleynian School through the years Facebook group, all of these Alleynians here are Alleynians by default. Right?
Correct.
These are not external or exclusive to your alumni group.
Correct.
And I'm sure that these persons here are a subset of the alumni. So if you see them here, chances are you'll see them
in fact, we are all members of the alumni community. So there's no we or us. I mean,
I'm glad that
the Alleynian School, and take it from me, the Alleynian School Facebook group is just a subset of our wider and larger community. So for the benefit of the audience, we're not competing.
No, never.
We are all Alleynians here, and by default, as you rightfully said, we are members of the Alleynian School alumni community.
By default, and our Facebook group, we're not an elitist group. We accept all persons, even as long as you're 11 years old, 12 years old, you could join our group. There's no profanity in our group. We're just sharing stuff about Alleynian School. We're just sharing great things that are happening. We're sharing not only deaths, we're sharing successes, we're sharing, and we treat every individual as an individual. I mean, you may find Mara Rose, who just competed in the Bashment Soca. Some persons might figure, well, Mara's not fit to be in the Alumni Association doing great things, but we're saying that's Mara's passion. We're going to support Mara. We're going to support anybody as long as they're doing great things and flying the flag.
Indeed, and I don't think anyone will disagree with you there.
I certainly hope not, or they'll have to answer to me.
Chetwin, it was really great chatting with you. For those of you who have not met the gentleman himself, this is Chetwin Greenidge, one of the main administrators of the Alleynian School Facebook group. It's been a pleasure chatting with you.
Yeah.
I would love...
I just want to say before you wrap up though, I mean, you keep saying I'm the main administrator, but we have
one of the main administrators. One of the main administrators.
We have Derek Jones there, we have Kimberly Lowe there, we have Neo Beckles. We have quite a few. And these people, even though I might be the main poster, I still take directions. I still bounce things off for people. Actually, Derek has actually sent home some reunion branded
Bands.
Yeah, bands,
okay.
you know, so this is our 10th anniversary, and I'm sure hopefully we'll be around to celebrate our 100th anniversary.
Thank you for sharing that. We can continue this conversation into the wee hours of the morning.
Most definitely.
But as you can see, the light is failing us, and we have to bring this interview to an end. So, Chatwin, on behalf of all of us here, we want to thank you for leading your team in bringing this event together. And we look forward to chatting with you more
Most
in the near
definitely.
future.
Feel free.
Thank you, Chatwin. I'm CG. We are just about to wrap up today this reunion picnic. We will be posting many of the other interviews that we've taken and highlights of today in a subsequent broadcast. From me and my production team, I want to thank you for joining us here at Barclays Park in the northeastern parish of St. Andrew, Barbados. I'm Karsine Greenwich, also known as CG. Thank you for joining us.